sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Y'all niggas funny, man.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. A solid stiff arm. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Cowboys 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Daxton Hill puts it off, and the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Burrow on play action. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Burrow going to fake to mix it, and now look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's It's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket.
That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Shut up, stupid ass.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's caught by OBJ. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. Prescott yet again. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And he couldn't get rid of the football. Trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. They go play action with Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A very solid gain of 27.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, Tony Pollard for his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Still taking the wheel, but
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
and he got it.
They're going with Beckham on the end around. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave it with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Play action now. Prescott rolling to his right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Prescott being chased, and he is going to be taken down. They got him, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll run it with Elliott. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack on first down, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengalsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And they're back within 8. It's 15-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Here we go.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock. Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
He know I'm trying to get T. Higgins 3 yards too.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here we go.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Burrow on play action. Escaping the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be marked down about the 26-yard line. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
That's Cow. You want to beat me?
Here we go, here we go.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Nah, you lost last game, T.I. You lost last game, T.I.
Burrow going for it on 4th. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Oh, this is
incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you,
Terry supposed to win.
DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
He finna say he pulled Ethernet card out. They gonna say he pulled Ethernet card out. Y'all remember he said he ain't had Ethernet card, then he gonna say he pulled that bitch out. Watch.
Because they're gonna run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that one gonna be off
terrifying.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
He gonna say you ain't winning though.
They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle, looking at
He gonna
each
say
other.
you never beat me.
Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz works perfectly that time for Landon Collins.
You pulled out Ethernet cable to it?
Easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They put themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, money? He said money, Keelan. He say money. If you like that. So if you that good, you say you better than T.I. T.I. do Giants versus what's the name?
This is 1st and 10 right now. Prescott to throw it. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to be taken down just
Don't nobody have no plays that can't be stopped.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field all the way back to the opening drive. And they come up with a pick right there.
They go play action with Burrow. And he is going to be taken down.
This nigga Michael Parsons
should be the
crazy.
final play of this third quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get.
I'll play you, Giants versus Ravens.
Run out on this third quarter. You are watching.
I'm talking about you, nigga.
On EA Sports. The Bengals on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
No.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
I was saying against you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But
I for sure run man. All I run is man.
Shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. They run for it with Mixon. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, throw left side, complete. That's Ross.
Here we go.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. from the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. No reason not to try it there. And
I thought you said I was getting my ass beat right now. Oh, so I'm up 2086.
Prescott on first down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion.
I'm the greatest Madden player you've ever seen.
You don't react as fast as you should.
I don't give a fuck if they had 99 speed.
It's a keeper with Prescott. This time he breaks the plane. He's in for
I
the
get the fucking Texas, nigga. That's the worst team in the game.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game.
That bit from the start.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us.
You finna see Texas.
Teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessful.
Yeah, they worst team on game.
Maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe
that's the worst team on the game. You can't get worse than that.
Overtime may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it looks like he'll throw here. To Mixon on the check down. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, It's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Prescott. He's got a man, complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
No way they just gave me
that
shit.
turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No, you never beat me a couple times. You only beat me one, bro. Send me that bit. Send it, 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 send it.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Oh, you told me you played my line, bro. Yeah, you had that shit, not me, bro. No, you didn't, bro. No, you didn't, bro. You played my screen is shared. Nigga played my line, brother. He heard him talking in the mic. Man, you heard him talking in the mic.
10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
No, I had to get the more chases one touch.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's the Bengals who come away with a win, and the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, that was a masterclass of quarterback play, wasn't it?